Hola bandidos! I'm Magic Mel. How you doing? This is Al, my spirit guide. Oh my god, I'm feeling frisky today, guys, so watch out. C'est moi, Magic Mel suprême. C'est moi, la crème de la crème. Okay, let's be serious. I love this energy though, because seriously, with this full moon in Virgo, yesterday I was in bed like KO, knocked out. My fault, partially. Well, all of it. I don't know if you know, because I've started dancing, and when when Magic Mel decides to do something, she's all in. So I signed up for like salsa classes, bachata classes, tango classes, flamenco classes, hip hop, reggaeton, you name it, and I love it. But my body is like, what the fuck? We don't know any of these movements. Like, we're not used to these movements. Give me a break. So yesterday my body was like, KO, we're knocking you out. Rest, rest, rest. And it's a reminder for me to be present with the needs of my body, not be only in yang energy, go back to my yin energy, especially when it's my moon, my lunar cycle, and when we have a full moon booming up there. So yesterday I took a rest, but today I'm all ready to roll again. And guys, this is what, episode 20 of season 5. Have you watched my super amazing, awesome interview with Jacob at You the Healer at my new branch called Mel's Magic Conversations? Non? Alors, il faut regarder. Check it out. Check my entire homepage of Mel's Magic Official. You have a new playlist called Mel's Magic Conversations, where I host the creme de la creme, top tiers, pioneers, trailblazers of the new earth, the new paradigm, and we have conversations. Conversations literally meaning coming together, pouring together, turning towards each other. So check out my latest numero uno conversation with Jacob at You the Healer. Sorry, Jacob You the Healer. And what else is fresh? Yes, Magic Mel, you know that, no? Is a joy coach. I'm doing an amazing coaching certification with Simone Soul and Melissa Tears. They are, again, the creme de la creme of hypnotherapy and neuroscience techniques to rewire your brain. And that goes perfectly with my own journey of transformation, having gone down the valley of death and back up, knowing these neuro techniques to help other people change their own state of being is amazing. It's my calling, it's my purpose. So if you want one-on-one coaching with none less than moi, Magic Mel, details are down below, my email, my contact. Email me. I have a special offer in March, 3 coaching sessions. This is a real gift. 3 coaching sessions with me for 99 euros. And I'm saying it now so you're aware of my offering, my gift to you. Vale? What else? Yeah. Otherwise, everything is cool. So let's check in with the energies of this full moon in Virgo. Are you a Virgo? Virgos are grounded, no? They think a lot, are analytical. I could do with some grounding. I'm a little bit in the ephemeral plane always. My balancing act is to be grounded, to be in the pragmatic sphere, to be present in my body, and to do things step by step. Isn't that a song? Ooh, baby, na 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 na. Is that Backstreet Boys or what? That thing is old. In any case, checking in. That's not new moon, full moon in Virgo. And this full moon in Virgo, I felt it within my own body, but I've checked with friends also and some other astrologers. It had to do with this huge closing, coming to a close, completion of a massive cycle, which was at least, 6 months, if not longer. Huge cycle ending. Thank goodness. If you're divine masculine, divine feminine out there, you know what I'm talking about. We're leaving behind that karma and we've jumped onto our wheel of Dharma. Hallelujah. It's about time. I'm so done with the old cycle. And I guess just from my part, what this full moon invites us to do just with any full moon is to release. And I know that this releasing process is not always as easy. Well, maybe it is. Maybe we just make it difficult. I was going to say as easy as we think it to be. So there's a trick. It's as easy or as difficult as we think it to be. Because as we think, we believe and we act and we become. So watch your thinking. Are you making it hard on yourself to let things go that no longer serve you? Or are you making it a kind of joyful, like a sigh out, like releasing, no? And actually, I want to, and then I'll pull the cards. I want to share an experience I had during meditation yesterday. Okay, it's a little bit of story time here with Magic Mel, but you like that. So yesterday, I sat down and meditated, and I was feeling so heavy and accepting the heaviness also, because I had my, I was in the middle of my lunar cycle, closing my lunar cycle. There was a full moon going on, and just my exhaustion from dancing, quite simple. And because I edited that video, I literally edited Mel's Magic Conversation #1. So I had a few reasons to be tired. So I checked in with myself, I meditated, and I imagined, I visualized me opening a huge suit, like a bodysuit, and the bodysuit being this heaviness, all the fatigue, the heaviness, the heavy emotions, the heavy sensations, and me kind of zipping open this suit and stepping, like sliding out of it like a wetsuit and dropping it. And out came the lighter, the expanded, the light-hearted, the flowing, the easeful Magic Mel. And it was such an amazing visualization. It reminded me how powerful our mind is. I always say, watch yourself, watch your thoughts, because what we think we create, it's more powerful than we think. So let's be aware of what we're creating. Visualizations are amazing. Again, if you want to try out some techniques, remember I'm your joy coach. But that apart, really, me visualizing myself taking off this wetsuit of heaviness, it was so powerful. And yeah, just to say that you can visualize things. You can even visualize sending beautiful energy to painful parts. We can transmute our pain, the way we respond to our pain. We can transmute our energies, our frequencies, our state of being, and that is what makes us so powerful. We're like alchemical tools in operation all of the time. Well, that was my little side story. So if you're feeling like me and feeling this shift of energy, feeling this huge cycle coming to a close, then I'm celebrating with you. We've come such a far way. It's been a heavy journey. For me, it's been like last 7 years, guys. Honestly, since like 2015, 16, the universe grabbed me by my proverbial neck coat and put me in a washing machine. I was resisting so much, so I made it extra hard on myself, like extra super hard. And yeah, it took me a while to come out of this and to really let bygones be bygones. I closed the door, I released, I thanked, I honored the past, the lessons, the experiences, and acknowledged that if it weren't for those experiences, those traumas, those heartaches, I wouldn't be here right now with the enriched being I am in the present moment. So I guess using this full moon energy also to really thank and honor our past, our experiences, what we've gone through. That's like next level. It's not just, ooh, I want to let it go, I want to shut the door, I want to deny it. No, it's honoring. That's a different energy. Honoring and respecting and thanking those who hurt us, those who betrayed us, who are necessary for our own soul evolution. I firmly believe that our soul chose everything, the entire thing. Because it's not empowering to think that it was done to me. I feel it's more empowering to say, yes, I chose these hardships because I wanted and needed to learn these lessons to become who I am now, and to then speak, tell my story and share my story, my journey, the way I'm doing now. So it adds depth, it adds complexity, it adds a bandwidth to our bandwidth of human experience. And I feel those of us who went through extra difficult experiences and those of us who've come out of it have this required bandwidth to be guides, to be leaders, to be lighthouses for those who are going through a similar struggle. Just sharing our story, sharing how we put ourselves back together, sharing how we traced our own map out of the labyrinth of darkness, of our own psychological 3D darkness. That is invaluable. And who knows who might benefit from looking at that map? Who knows who might resonate with our message? It's so important. It's priceless. These pearls of wisdom that we have gathered through our own suffering, through transmuting our own pain, and through making the journey up to right here, right now. You know me, I'm lighthearted, but I'm serious as hell too. Well, deep as hell. Because I've been to hell and back. There's a saying by Carl Gustav Jung, only those who've gone as deep as hell know what heaven feels like. I'm paraphrasing, but it was something like that. So yeah, let's bless the pain and the suffering. And let's open our arms to the new beginnings with this new cycle. I feel it, I know it, it's in the energy. But let's ask the cards, finally. What do you want to ask? What shall we ask? Well, since we're in a releasing cycle with the full moon in Virgo, let's ask, what is behind us? Just for a matter of reflection, what lies behind us? Wait, connecting with beautiful angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. What lies behind us? Thank you so much. I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot. Back to basics, back to origin. What lies behind us? Ay, nako. God, I have backache from dancing. 7 of Pentacles. Look at this. This is us. Straight up, this is us. Taking a break, taking a pause, and looking at what we have created and our harvest. You see the 7 Pentacles growing out of what looks like a vine stalk. Aquí, here we have a lot. I live in Spain, close to beautiful vineyards, and I see them all the time. These sturdy, resilient vine roots that during the winter look like dead because they have no leaves, nothing. But then now they're coming up again with beautiful green leaves, and they are resilient. And that's the kind of resilience I feel coming off this card with the 7 of Pentacles. We've toiled hard. We have planted the seeds. We have done the inner work of reconstructing ourselves from zero, from the ashes. We saw the house of our ego crash down, burn down, because it was necessary. That ego death was necessary. Because the ashes from this fire of transmutation is fertile. It's in those ashes that we have planted our conscious seeds of how we wanted to rebuild ourselves. And now is a time of harvest. Now is when we can finally, with this new cycle, see our fruits of our labor, of our effort, of our discipline, of our perseverance, of our consistency bear fruit. So again, I'm congratulating you, I'm congratulating myself. Because it's not always easy. You know, it's like when you plant seeds, and I'm like that, super impatient, you're like, is it even growing? And you're so tempted to dig it all out and like check on that thing, no? But that's where patience is a big one, comes in. We were patient enough to trust that the seeds that we planted will bear fruit. And that with our steady dedication and devotions, again, the fruits will be visible in the 3D. But as you know, our manifestations in the 3D, sometimes there's a time lag because we are in the 3D. Although I firmly believe, and I've witnessed miracles happen in the moment, like 5D consciousness manifest in the 3D like instantly. I also know that it's the journey towards the harvest that is actually of value and of integration and of lessons, what's the right word, of education for ourselves. It's the journey towards it, not the instant manifestation that we often want to see happen in the moment. I mean, imagine if everything you wanted to manifest was just appearing instantly. I feel it would make me quite spoiled. And it would not challenge me to trust as much as I would have to, knowing that it takes time to manifest things in the 3D. No? So patience, perseverance, dedication, commitment, gosh, I mean, so many values we've nurtured here and we have put into practice, no longer just conceptualizing and theorizing about it, but putting it, applying it on our daily lives, in our daily lives, putting those seeds into the ground and watering them, praying for them, waiting for them, cultivating them. That is the real labor, and that is what we should celebrate, quite frankly. So we're leaving behind hard toil also, because now that we've planted everything and we've reached a new frequency through our healing and through our dedication, we are literally on the path. We are the path of alignment with spirit, with the bigger purpose, with our soul's calling. And because through all this healing, we have released energy that has allowed us to access higher frequencies, we're on a completely different playing field now. So we've laid the foundation with our hard work of building our inner sturdy castle, our inner wealth, our inner abundance, and the 3D is going to reflect it. It's the law of attraction, guys. What comes first, though, is this inner garden, this inner campo, field of fruit that we were seeding out. And you yourself know that this has become rich now. And this is actually all that matters. Because again, the 3D is just a reflection. As long as this is abundant, healthy, loving, complex, peaceful, the 3D will reflect it. And it's just a matter of time. So we're leaving the hard toil behind. We are welcoming the new cycle. I love it. I'm happy also because really it's spring. Like I sat outside today and I felt the sunshine on my skin. I'm like, what date is it? 8th of March? This is spring here and I'm enjoying this because summer here, guys, is hot. It's like too much for me. Moi, j'aime bien le printemps and l'automne. Frühling und Herbst is super schön here. It's like mild temperatures. And you see everything coming to life. I feel us coming to life again from our hibernation, from our deep freeze. Yeah, I love this transition. That's why I'm in this pink blooming energy also. Okay, what's the next question, guys? Tell me. Well, I guess the next question is, what are we welcoming into this new cycle? Dear angels, spirit guides, ancestors, thank you so much. What are we welcoming into this beautiful new cycle? This energy of spring, of blooming, of becoming, of alignment, of reverie. What are we calling in? Oh my God. Guys, I'm not making this stuff up. Okay, actually it came up in the reverse, which is not a bad sign. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You know what we are welcoming? The Wheel of Fortune upright is the Wheel of Fortune, la fortuna, like abundance, everything, like I said, the 3D manifestations of our wishes, of our desires, of our toil, of our intentions. Came out in the reverse on the ground. And I was hesitating, should I pick it up? I'm going to be honest. So I picked it up in the reverse. And that's not a bad sign because in reverse it means we're finally releasing resistance. We're welcoming ease. We are welcoming flow. We are welcoming alignment. We are releasing the resistance of our own destiny. Because we have been in resistance to our own destiny because we didn't trust ourselves. We had so much healing to do first before we were able to align with our soul's purpose and our destiny and our calling. And we're releasing that resistance. And doesn't it feel good, guys? This is coming from someone who spent all of her life, at least 38 years, in extreme resistance, in fear. And it's just, talking about a sigh of relief, being able to flow again, to trust ourselves, our higher self, our soul's calling, the divine, knowing that we are turning the wheel of karma. And in fact, not only turning the wheel, we are releasing karma, and we are now on the timeline of our Dharma, which is our soul's service, our essence, the reason why we're here. That is just game changing. Literally, we're a completely different ballgame now. I mean, that's what I'm feeling. They always said 2003 was going to be big, but it's happening. It's not going to. Present tense, it is happening. We're off the wheel of karma. We are embracing our soul's purpose. Doesn't that feel delicious? I keep on repeating it, but I congratulate you because I know it hasn't been easy. And sometimes things happen so fast, we forget to check in and pat ourselves on the shoulder. We don't even need external validation anymore. But what is called for is congratulating ourselves. It's been a difficult journey, guys. But every one of you who resonates with this, you know now that we're not alone anymore. We thought we're doing this crazy soul searching in the dark alone, but we're not. Have you found your tribe? I have for sure. My soul tribe, community, conscious communities. There's so many of us building this new paradigm, building this new earth. And we're not alone anymore. Anything is possible now. We've done the healing. Healing is let's step out of it. We're here to create. We're here to thrive. We've entered a new cycle. The Wheel of Fortune has put us onto the cycle of co-creation with the Almighty. Isn't that sweet? I'm fucking proud of you and of me. And I'm happy and excited to co-create. Let me know if you resonate with this. So, thank you. Beautiful. What else have we got? Gosh, can it get any better? I mean, I'm already dude, with the Wheel of Fortune. What else do you want to ask? Okay. What is called for right now? What are we called to embody with this beginning of a new cycle? The angels, spirit guides, the ancestors. What are we called to embody? Thank you so much. I love that question. It's basically asking what's next, what are we called to embody? And embody means to be it, not just conceptually. Being means thinking, believing, acting, feeling. Human being. That's what it's all about. Ooh. Devil in reverse. It's always a bit spicy with the devil. So what was my question? Oh, what are we called to embody? And this is a good warning. Guys, it's time to let go of our toxic traits, and I've been there. Shit, every time, I shouldn't be swearing that much. Every time I feel I'm about to ascend, my resistance comes up. My devil energies. For example, I shared with you in episode 19 and 20 how I went back to smoking for a month and looking for external validation and toyed with a 3D romance, but I kind of knew in my being where it was coming from. It was coming from this void, this old abandonment thing and the familiarity of something toxic. And I had to send so much love and compassion and awareness to those parts of me because I knew deep down that it wasn't serving me. But still, I guess it's just before we make a huge leap, the resistance comes up to try and seduce us into what is familiar. And what is familiar is not always for the best of us. And we know that deep down. but we're still tempted. And hey, it's okay. You know, I didn't. Worst for me is like when I start resisting my resistance, because that's just like it's an endless loop of resistance that just gets bigger. So I sent awareness and compassion to that part of me that was resisting and was trying to keep me within the familiar patterns of unworthiness, of in the shadow, of smallness, and all of that. But I had to make a decision. And I asked for divine help, my angels, my spirit guides. I said, help me to release these patterns. I'm ready. I want to, because I know what is coming is big. And you know what is coming is big. We're asked to release our limiting beliefs, our toxic habits from the past that might even taste good. Like, I must admit, you put some rollies in front of me. I like the taste of cigarettes, but it's not good for me. I felt my energy dropping. I felt the drop in frequency. It's just, in the long run, it's not good for me. So it's like self-honoring. What is more important? What is your vision, Melanie? But I asked for support from my spirit team because I'm like, I can't do this on my own. It's like, it takes a lot of courage, strength. Please help me, help me, help me. And we can ask our spirit team to help us. That's what they're there for. Just call, ask, and you shall receive. They're on call, really. Because we will need this. We need to release this devil energy, whatever it is. If we're numbing ourselves, if we're escaping ourselves, if we're distracting ourselves, it could just be something as benign as social media where we distract ourselves. And I do it also. So we have to be so self-aware in what ways we're still self-sabotaging or limiting our light, dimming our light, or playing small, playing safe, because we're asked to release that. Because I know my bones, the next expansion, the next growth, the next cycle requires us to be fully operational in our best energy, physically, mentally, spiritually, because we have a purpose, a big one. And the divine is like, I need you to be ready. Are you ready? Are you preparing yourself? That's why I'm not surprised this came up. It's crazy. What is it that you're still holding on to? What habits are you still cultivating that you know deep down are not in your best interest? Don't shame yourself for it. Bring awareness, the light of our consciousness awareness. Self-reflect and ask yourself, does this really still serve me? Why am I still doing this? Even with people, am I just socializing for the sake of socializing? Am I trying to fill the void, distract myself, escape something, escape myself, escape my calling? Be honest with yourself. I'm telling you just like I'm telling me, because I'm on the same plane. I cut out cigarettes. I'm trying to cut out coffee because it just makes me wired. It makes me addicted to caffeine. I'm still struggling with nutrition. Like, I tried to go like all raw vegan, but there's a lot of resistance there. I struggle with the nutrition part. I'm not sure yet, and it kind of gets frustrating sometimes because I'm like, I don't know what you need, body. What do you body? Body. What do you need? Like, how do you want me to nurture you? And then I just get frustrated and eat peanut butter sandwiches. But you know what I mean? Basically, we got to prepare ourselves, guys. We got to be ready because something big is coming up. And if we're energetically not in alignment, not solid and strong, we won't be able to take on the next part of our mission. And at this point, guys, you and I know there's no going back. There's only leveling up. So let's be honest with ourselves. Let's look reality in the face and see where we are holding ourselves back and lovingly release it with awareness and with consistency, discipline, and determination. And God knows I'm going to ask you guys, spirit team, for help because it's rough. It takes, as I said, courage, determination, and strength. But also, it's like, what else is there? I want to level up. I want to serve. Voila. So let me know if that resonates. And since we're full moon in Virgo, let's pull a lunatic card from Moonology. Dear beautiful Haniel. What is your message for us here, for you watching, for me? What is your message for this beautiful full moon in Virgo? Vale. Oh, guys, I need to stretch more. Oh, guys, didn't I just say that? Hold your vision, determination. Think about your purpose. You know what I do nowadays? I record myself like Magic Mel. Magic Mel's mantra, and I listen, it's like self-hypnosis. I listen to that in the morning, in the evening, to remind myself who I am, what I'm here to do, what my mission is. You know, we got to program ourselves. If we don't do it, somebody out there will do it, and we don't want the Matrix to do that. We've been there. So hold your vision. I always say, if you listen to Joe Dispenza also, if we need a vision of the future that is so enticing and so magnetizing and so exciting, and that makes us makes us so passionate that we are fully able to focus all of our attention, all of our being on that vision, to magnetize it into the present moment. Because there is no future, no past, it's only present moment. But it depends where we put our attention. Are we still looking into the past and holding on to grudges, resentment, pain, jealousy, all of the negative stuff? It has to go. Like, this is also part of the releasing here. Release the past once and for all. Cut it off. Honor it, thank it, and say, basta. I'm here now with all of my being, all of my energy, all of my attention. I'm focusing. As a great manifester I am, I'm focusing on the vision that I'm bringing in, that is channeled from the divine, because I'm a co-creator with the divine. So hold your vision, steady. This is a call. And beautiful. The energy is gaining momentum. Again, it goes hand in hand with the Seven of Pentacles. The seeds we've planted into the ground are gaining momentum. They're blossoming. We're ready to harvest. So keep things steady, guys. Let's not get shaken in this limbo state where we might think, ooh, nothing is happening. Stuff is always happening behind the scenes. The universe is always orchestrating in our favor. All we got to do is focus on what we want to feel. Focus on what we want to create. Create this perceptual filtering. This is all scientifically proven. Where the mind goes, where energy goes, where our thoughts go, energy flows. What we focus on expands. Even the dude in Star Wars did it. No, he was like trying to lift that car thing with his gaze, and you had to really 100% believe it, not even 1% doubt. 1% doubt creates friction, resistance in the vibration, in the quantum field. So practice determination, setting your intentions, pure intentions from your heart space. Do your daily grounding exercises, whatever that is. We have different tools, different techniques for different people. I like to come back to my yoga practice and meditation to calm my mind. If you watch my conversation with Jacob, you know, we were talking about having 10,000 hamster wheels in our minds, especially people like you and me who are overthinkers. You know, I'm going to say it. Intelligence comes at a price sometimes because our mind is very active. We need to be able to calm the proverbial beast, to tame it and use it in our favor. It's a beautiful computer, the mind. But is it working for us or against us? So meditation, calm those vibrations, create a steady vibration, and then also it helps us to be in a receptive mode to the messages, to downloads, to divine communication. So that's essential for me. Use your grounding practices. It's called practice for a reason. Practice means practicing, doing. Breath work. Some people do breath work, running, sports, house cleaning. All of those things can help us to get into a more easy state of mind. Not crazy friction state of mind with fear and all kinds of bullshit manifesting there. So, to conclude, I congratulate you. I congratulate me. We're here together. We're doing this work together. The messages are beautiful. Our harvest is there, is coming in. Let's just keep the energy steady because it's gaining momentum. We're releasing the wetsuit of our resentful past, painful past. We're welcoming and opening the doors to this new cycle. With this new energy, we're accepting and welcoming the Wheel of Fortune turning in our favor. We're stepping out of karma onto the Wheel of Dharma, into our soul's purpose, into our service to humanity. And what was the other card? Well, it's all good stuff. I say, I feel complete. How's that for a full moon in Virgo message? And you Virgos, we love you. You're super grounded. I could do with some grounding. Anyway, with all of our strengths, we can balance each other out. We can complement each other. That's also the beauty in coming into the essence of our energy, because in the bigger mosaic and tapestry or weave of this beautiful universe, we all have our critical role, our value, our function, and we all are a different fragment of the big grand light. So to shine your authentic true light in its own color, in its own frequency, in its own resonance is essential in the bigger symphony. So shine your light, connect with your truth, speak your voice, share your journey, and connect with like-minded souls who are on a similar journey, who hold a similar vision. That's Magic Mel's 2 cents for today. And remember, I'm your joy coach. If you want one-on-one coaching, message me, email is below. I'm looking for people, attracting souls who are, might as well say that now because I wrote it down. If you're looking for an intuitive guide, c'est moi. If you're looking to connect with your inner magic, I can help you with that. If you're working on consciously rebuilding yourself, I can be your guide because I've been through that. If you've gone through a breakdown and want and need support, somebody to reflect your journey back, to be a third leg, c'est moi. If you want to connect to and use your true authentic voice, I can help you with that. If you want to connect with your joy and don't know where to find it, I can help you with that. If you want somebody to witness your transformation, to support you in your transformation, to guide you in your transformation, and I'm saying your transformation because I want your empowerment, then I can be a guide. If you want to build trust with your essence, with your soul, with your true voice, I can be there to reflect that to you. If you want to leave behind people-pleasing, if you want to practice self-honoring, if you want to develop your psychic gifts, I can help you with that. And if you want to step into embodying your soul's purpose, I can help you with that. Okay? Magic Mel, contact below. I do tarot readings as well. And what else? And watch my interview, Magic Mel Conversation with Jacob from You the Healer. Okay? Check it out. I love you lots. We're doing this together. Owl and I've got your back. Hasta la vista, baby.